But we went to lunch afterwards, and so there we are. You know, we get our lunch, we go find a table, we sit down, and he looks at me and he says, "Well, I have one question. I'm a Mormon, and you are not. You're an evangelical. Am I going to hell?" Bon appetit. Just a nice way to begin your lunch there. And I looked at him and I said, you know, I'm going to answer that question the same way I would answer it if I was looking at a Jehovah's Witness, a Catholic, a fundamental Baptist, a Lutheran. I don't care, fill in the blank. I don't care what your tradition is. I don't care what you believe about other things. It doesn't matter because the answer is always the same. I don't care what you are. If you can look me in the eye, this is the way I said it to him. If you can look me in the eye and say to me that my hope for salvation, the forgiveness of my sins, my hope for eternal life, is based entirely on what Jesus did on the cross, and I bring no merit at all to the issue, no works, no performance, nothing. If I can say that I believe that exclusively what Jesus did on the cross is how my sins are forgiven and my hope of eternal life, if you can look me in the eye and say that, you're in. If you can't, you're not. That's just the way it is. The question is, upon what are you basing forgiveness of sins and eternal life? It has nothing to do with merit at all. And he looked at me and he said, I'm not completely sure, but I think I can say that. And at that point, I'm not going to look at the guy and say, well, you must be a liar because you're a Mormon. No, I'm going to look at the guy and think, I sure hope so. Because that's the gospel. That's what you need to focus on. You know, maybe next year we can have some theological discussion, but this is the question today. And the question and the answer is going to be the same no matter who you are. I don't care what you are. Can you say this or not?